Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart, but right now I am specifically in the Heart of Halloween group, and I will be posting this replay out onto my Facebook page and YouTube and all of that. I just wanted to end this where I started it, where I kicked it off, really. So happy Halloween. I want to wish you all a very happy Halloween. It is actually October 31st, 2023. And I didn't have a chance to get my makeup on or anything. I just wanted to jump on here before I totally lost the day. And I didn't have a chance to post it anywhere. And so I do apologize for not giving any notice, but this has been a crazy day and I didn't want to miss week 12. Okay. So let me just go ahead and tell you, this is week 12 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. I made it by a hair. I mean, just made it. Now, week 12 is going to be a little bit different, and I'll just explain that to you really quickly. There's no project sheet today, and it is a self-explanatory project. It's a tag, and I'm going to show it to you. I wanted to show up and have something for you for week 12. But this one, we're not actually going to be demonstrating, and that is just because of the day that I had. But I will try to review the 12 weeks of Halloween with you. But let me just show you really quickly what week 12 is. So week 12, if I can show this, is a gift tag. Super simple gift tag. Okay, and then here is another version of it. I probably buried it on my desk. That's not unlike me, right? Because I have all 12 weeks of projects sitting right in front of my face right now. Hang on. Let's see if I can. Nope. Well, it's here. There's a purple tag. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the other version of it. All right, just so that you guys can see both of these. I'm going to try to get really close to the camera. Okay. So super simple project. And I'll walk you through what I used. But for those of you who have been following the series, you already know. These are the tailor-made tags. So we have these tailor-made tag dies. They're super cute. And that's what the large tag is. And then, of course, I used the bag of bones for our, it's like a little tombstone, but I did it with the designer series paper, the Them Bones designer series paper. Booty You is from the Bag of Bones stamp set. This one right here. Okay. And then this little cutout ghost, which I have been loving this whole series. That one is from the Tricks and Treats dies, which I have been, again, using throughout the entire series. So this is our pumpkin pie cardstock. This is our, oh gosh, the check ribbon. This is the regular one from the annual catalog, the white and black. We also have a cream version that's called the large check ribbon, or I should say the vanilla, the very vanilla version. And then this is Gorgeous Grape with the Them Bones DSP and the same exact layout. So you can see there are two different style tags. There's more of this rounded one. And then there's a more like straight edge tag here with the tailor-made tags. And tailor-made tags are actually from the annual catalog. I'm starting to see comments, so let me just jump on here. Okay. Hello. Happy Halloween. I hope that you are well too. We had a wonderful Halloween. I'm going to tell you guys about it. I'm so thrilled. I can't even tell you. You don't need any makeup. Your skin is beautiful. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you to say. It's saying Facebook user. I can't see your name, but I'll shout you out when I can see your name after I watch the replay. And then it's here. Hi. And then I see, I agree with you, Tracy. Melinda is beautiful without makeup. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so I'm going to do like just a brief showing you. I'm not going to do like, I don't have, what I have is a big pile of mess here. So I can't structurally go through weeks 1 through 12. But if you're in the Facebook group, weeks 1 through 11 all have project sheets, videos, and photos that you can reference. I will be pausing this group now that Halloween is going to be over after today, but you can still be in the group and you can still access the project sheets and everything. It just won't have new comments on it. This group was, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to hang with this group, but it actually went really, really well. I learned so much throughout this series. I hope that you enjoyed this Halloween series. But let me just show you some of the projects that we made over the 12 weeks, okay? So we'll start here. Here were some of these projects that we made throughout the series. And if Patrick and my son, Connor, get home, I might have to end early, but I will do my best to get through these, okay? So isn't that cute? I love this card. And then we also made this. This was the slider box. So, oh, and the candy's still in here. So we made this project. This one was a lot of fun. Okay, just trying to get good light on that for you. So that was one of the projects that we made. We made these super fun wiper cards. Now, the wiper card that I demonstrated live was the ghost, but I did go back and I did end up doing a skeleton version too. So this was our ghost wiper card. Okay, and then here is the back. Sorry, you guys, I'm not used to doing the camera this way. All right, so that was one. And then here was the skeleton version that I went back and did after the fact. Isn't he cute? So yeah, I mean, if a skeleton can be cute, that was what we did. And then I didn't have a chance to decorate this back, but I would just do something very similar to that other card. Okay, so that was that one. And then I also did, like, if you do sandwich baggies, you could do like a little sort of wrapper over it. And so I did this wrapper. All right. And then we did some really fun stuff here. This was a favorite. This was one of our treat boxes that we did. We have our adorable Dracula here. So that was one. And then we also had a Frankenstein and our little ghost. Okay, so we had those. And then we also had Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. These were the nested treat boxes. And I got these nested treat boxes a little bit wrong. There's 2 boxes for each nested box, which makes sense because of the name of it, but I totally didn't realize that. So we made these, and then they had like multiple sides here. Okay, so those are really cute. I know a lot of people are using these for advent calendars. My friend Roberta just did a really great project with that. Her name's Roberta Timmons. All right, and then we did these window box. We turned them into windows, but these envelope treat boxes. This one was already open, but let me get you a couple that were not. Okay, so this is a closed version of that. And then what you would do is just pop open the back and you could unhook this and get your little treat. So we made a bunch of these. Those were fun. Okay. And let me see if I can show you some of these. I ended up doing different projects than I had anticipated. So these are going to get handed out a little bit late. Hopefully they will forgive me. But we got all of the school and outpatient therapy stuff on time. So I'm proud of that. Okay. And so there we go. We had these. And then here's a different one in orange where it's decorated all around. Okay, I'm trying to hold them still because I got a comment saying that I move too much, and that is absolutely true of me. I definitely move way too fast. So I am trying to like pause with the projects on the screen, but of course you can see the videos, you can see the series, weeks 1 through 12. Here is a horizontal version and a vertical version. Okay, so we did a bunch of those. Those were so much fun to make. And then we also did cracker boxes. So this was inspired by Paper Pumpkin because one year Paper Pumpkin had done a cracker box. And we decorated these. These are a favorite. I absolutely love these. I know my face looks so tired, but I'm telling you, I love these. We actually did some fall versions too for this particular project. Here's another fall version. Okay. And then here's some more Halloween ones. If you guys love the candy corn, I know that was really popular this year. Candy corn is like getting some love and attention, I feel like, these days. And then we have this one here. So we did those. And then what else did we do? Let's see. Oh, we also did this set of cards here. So really simple card layouts. This was if you needed to use up a lot of your DSP all at one time, or you needed to make cards in bulk. I don't know why I hold everything crooked. What am I doing? Okay, so there are those. Is that another one? Yeah. I did all different sets of these. I still need to mail these out too. I really want to get these out this year. They might just be a little bit late. Well, they will be a little bit late because it's actually Halloween. So we did a whole series of these. You can go back and see. Trying to get my fingers off of the cards. This is really hard to do, holding it up to the camera this way. I should have set up my other camera. I just didn't have time. So here we go. Because once the boys get home, it'll be game over. I'll either be pre-recording, and I really wanted to try to be live with you. Okay, so we have these. We made so many projects over the 12 weeks of Halloween. Oh my goodness. Oh, the kitty cat. Yes, let me show you the kitty cat. I love this one. I'm a cat person. Used to have cats, miss cats. Okay, but really simple layouts and cards. So this was a lot of what we made. Here's a couple of the ghost gift boxes. Now this one that I made for tonight, let me see if I can get this bag back out again. This one has that Pink House chocolate in it, a local chocolate shop, not sponsored, just love them. And this one is for my mom. So if she's watching, she hasn't had a chance to be out here with us for Halloween this year. And I know she was really bummed out about it and she didn't want to miss out on the chocolate. So I saved you some. Okay. And it says, I can't believe your box still have candy. Mine always gets stolen. Connor got a hold of a lot of candy in my office this year, and I ate some too, I will admit to you. I love that treat box. So many great treats. Thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween to all of you too. Thank you. Yeah, so let me just go over a few things with you. So this was our 12 weeks of Halloween in review. If you have projects left over like I do, or if you are late getting them out, I got a lot of things done on time, but a lot of things not done on time. And that's classic for me. But I would say do yourself a favor, get yourself a little bin or a box or wherever if you're organized and you already have something, or if you're disorganized like me and you need to get a container that you can reserve for your projects, and you'll be ahead of the game for next Halloween. You could also pop your bundles, your stamp sets. And if you have a certain way that you store things and use them year after year, share it in the comments if you're comfortable doing that, because people love ideas when it comes to storage and preparing for next year. These are bundles and papers and sets that we can use for years to come. And the original concept behind the 12 weeks of Halloween for me was when I found out the Paper Pumpkin wasn't doing a Halloween kit. And I am so happy that I did this, but at the same time, it was so much work that I really, really, really hope that they come out with a Halloween kit next year. It was so much fun, but I probably wouldn't do 12 weeks again. I would probably maybe do 6 weeks, or maybe if Connor's more settled in school at that point. But I really wanted to commit to it, and I really wanted to try to get all the 12 weeks out to all of you. And I do hope that you enjoyed the series and the ideas. The feedback has been so helpful to me. Ernie and Zach ate all of my candy. That's Roberta saying that. I have loved all of your projects and cards in this Halloween series. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. I am so thrilled to hear that. I really am. It has been such an adventure And I was so happy that like I was able to really dive into those 2 bundles. A lot of times I only get to do, you know, 1 or 2 videos or 1 or 2 projects per bundle or per suite or stamp set. And this time I was really able to like deep dive in, use just about every single stamp in those sets. I used so many dies in those sets. And so that was so worth it. That was so cool. I would love to be able to do something similar like that for Christmas or birthday or something like that. But let me go ahead and give you a few updates before I let you all go for your Halloween. Some of you might actually be out trick-or-treating right now. Be safe, be happy. It's really cold here in Pennsylvania right now. We had like a freeze overnight and then it warmed up a little bit and now it dropped back down again and it's cold again. So we're still getting used to it being colder weather here. But one thing that I wanted to tell you guys is today is the last day for our 35 and 35 offer. So let me show you what that is just in case you haven't heard of it. I need to get an email out about this. I haven't gotten the email out yet. But let me just put this up. So the 31st, today is the last day to actually get this. So this is the last day to save $60 and change on the starter kit. So you can either save 35%, so that's one option, or you can get 35% more in product. Typically, a starter kit value is $125 and you would pay $99. Today, you would only pay, what is it? $64.35. You also get free shipping on the starter kit and you pick what you want in your kit. That is an incredible, incredible savings. So that's on the value side. If you really want that discount, you want that 35% off. The other option is you could actually get $168.75 in product value. So you put more in your kit, 35% more, and you only pay $99. So typically you would get $125 for $99. If you do option 2, which would be the 35% more, you get $168.75. So that's a ton of product. You only pay for that and you get free shipping. So I know we have just a few hours left on this offer. I know I've talked about it throughout the month, but sometimes people like to take time to think about it. And if you're asking yourself, is that for you? This is what I would say to you if we were sitting down together and having a conversation. Are you loving the Facebook Lives? Are you loving catalog launches? Like, are you at the point where like you can't wait to get your catalog? You're so excited about it. Are you somebody who has lists? Like you either have a shopping list or a wish list and you're like, oh gosh, you know, I would love to get that. Are you somebody who's looking forward to this new like online exclusive thing that we have going on? If you like to be in the know, you like to be the first to get product. If you love getting a discount, then I would say look into this. And I mean, I know there's not much time left on this offer. You can always get a starter kit, but you can't always get it at this value. So those are the things that I would ask you. Most people do this for the hobby discount, especially as we are getting into holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas crafting, all of that, right? It could be 1 or 2 things for you. It could be more than 1 or 2 things for you, but it could either be during a stressful time. This is what you like to do to stay level just in your hobby space or in your mind. If this is like a hobby that you really love, or maybe something that's new for you and you're getting into and you want to start building on your collection, or you're starting to get things in more of a bulk way, like cardstock, inks, embellishments, things like that, papers. You're buying more than 1 paper pack because you're making sets of cards to send out for the holiday. So just depending on which one that is, if that's you, I mean, look at what we accomplished for the 12 weeks of Halloween. That was crazy good. So for those of you who are doing 12 weeks of Christmas or anything like that, this is also something that you could consider. And if you have any questions, you can email me. So I'll get you my email here just in case you want to reach out to me. All right. So this is my email. If you have questions, I'll send an email out this evening, just, you know, shouting out that it's the last day for the 35 and 35 offer. And the reason that they're doing this is because it's their 35th anniversary. So they just did this awesome special. Okay. And then if you are looking for projects of mine, you want to see any of the past 12 weeks of Halloween, you can go to my blog. It's there. You can also go to my YouTube channel. It's there. It lives here in the Heart of Halloween Facebook group. And then I'll get this posted all over the place. I did get pictures of the rosettes. I ended up making 15 of those rosettes for the little gifts that I took, or for the little, I should say treats, excuse me, for the little treats that I took to Connor's Halloween party at school today. So for anybody who wants to hang out, this is just going to be a personal story from this point on. Really cold in Wisconsin too. We even had snow flurries off and on today in my neck of the woods. Snow flurries. I'm not ready yet, but a lot of the leaves are off of my tree in the front yard. So I have a lot of leaves I have to pick up outside. I'm really bad at that. So I got to get on that. But wow, I don't know. I don't know about snow. Are you ready for the snow? So I'll tell you a little bit about Halloween for Connor. And then of course, if they come in, then I'll just go. But so we went to the pumpkin patch, and sometimes he's into that and sometimes he's not. We go every year. We go to a local place. It's called Triple B Farms. We love it there. And we went like the last weekend that we could, fall festival weekend. So this past weekend we went, and it was pouring down rain, and he loved it. This was the first year that it was pouring down rain. Sometimes it's hard to like get him to pick a pumpkin. He picked the pumpkin. He helped push the wheelbarrow. He enjoyed the tractor ride. He loved the rain. He was just totally enjoying it. And it was really busy. Sometimes we have a challenging situation when we're around a lot of people. Then we had trick or treat in our neighborhood on Saturday, but it was raining. So I didn't put out my table. I didn't put out all the little boxes like I typically would. But it was off and on. So it wasn't like the whole time, but he went trick or treat. He probably went for about 20 minutes or so. He did really well. Loved it. Had a really good time. He was dressed up as Spider-Man again. I'll get pictures posted of the things. I just didn't get a chance to like do a whole video of these things. Here in Ohio, they say we could get snow flurries. Oh gosh, I gotta look, because you guys are my neighbors in Ohio. And every single person's name is just saying Facebook user. It's not telling me your actual name. So I will have to look after the fact, but just know I'm seeing all of your comments. So today was his school party. And for anybody who's been following me for a while, or if you know our story, we've had a really rough time with schools. Connor's been at 3 schools in 3 years. It's been really hard. Really difficult, a lot of things that I haven't talked about publicly. And there's a reason for that. I hope to be able to someday, but just for right now, we're kind of holding off on that. But I've been waiting a really long time to be able to participate in something at his school. And so today was really the first day. I did do a field trip once, very, very long time ago, like very early on in the kindergarten year. But that was at a farm. So I didn't get to, like be at a school event. Don't really get to, engage with the parents anymore. Like it's just not conducive to that with the way that things are today. But I was actually able to go and participate at the party today. So that was like a personal thing for me that I was really happy to do. So I baked cookies today. Well, over the weekend, I baked cookies. I made pumpkin drops and I made chocolate chip cookies, and, finished all the rosettes. I had to do 15 rosettes because I was taking those to the school. And Connor overall did really, really well at the party. So that was such a big deal for us. He probably had his costume on for about 15 minutes or so, and the party was about an hour. So they did snacks and they handed out treats. Everybody was doing their little trick or treat at the school. Then we did a game. I took this little cornhole game to the school, and the kids really enjoyed that. I wasn't sure if they were going to like it or not. And then they had like a little dance party, and they were playing like Monster Mash and the Ghostbusters theme song and some of like the older things, like some of the older like beats and songs for the Halloween sounds. It was really, really cute. So it was a great Halloween year for us. He did so well in like all of those categories. And so, you know, he was sick and he was home for like a full week the other week. And I'm just so happy that I was bummed that it happened, you know, that he was sick on his birthday, but I was so happy that he was okay to do all of these things over Halloween, and we were able to do that together. So that was awesome. And it was awesome for me to be in there. I couldn't like take pictures and stuff inside the school. I wish I could have, but just out of respect for everybody, you don't know what you can post and what you can't, you know. But I was just so happy to be there and to see him, you know, engaging and interacting. That was a lot of fun. So I will sum this up now. We're coming up on 30 minutes, and I think that's plenty of time for our week 12 video. But I just want you to all have a very happy Halloween. I want you to know how grateful I am to have all of you here and participating in whatever way you have participated over the past 12 weeks, whether or not you watched a video, clicked on a thumbnail, liked a video, left me a comment, shared it, however you do those things. That goes such a long way to help my business grow and to help, you know, YouTube understand and help Facebook, like the algorithms, understand so that they can push this out to more people. It's a very interesting thing. I'm not a very technical person, but I'm learning. So it's been a process. You know, throughout this month, I got a new team member today, and team member is language that they use, but really it's just a group of hobby demonstrators who like to craft together. I have a small group, and it was so nice to, you know, welcome her, and it's just been awesome. So I have just absolutely loved everything about this whole thing. I mean, it's like I said, it was a ton of work, but it was so worth it. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. And I do want to give a shout out. So if you guys, you probably already know her. She's also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Her name is Angie Judah. She has a channel called Chicken Scratch. I have been watching her 12 weeks of Halloween for years. So, and I mean, she's not the only demonstrator who does it. There are, you know, several different demonstrators, even different brands that do these series, these Halloween series or these Christmas series. And I have to give them a shout out. If you get a chance, give them a shout out, because the amount of work that she puts into this every year, this was just my first year doing. I had no idea what I was getting into. So I wanted to shout her out because I have been so inspired by all of her Halloween projects for years. Dawn Stamping Thoughts, that's another one. She doesn't necessarily do 12 weeks of Halloween, but she's done some really cute Halloween projects. Wendy Cranford, my upline, Patty Bennett. She's also, you know, part of my upline. There's just so many. So just been so thrilled to be able to bring this series to you. And yeah, so I will be pausing the group probably either tomorrow or the next day, but you will still be able to get all of your things in there. I'm pretty sure you can still access the stuff. I'll make sure before I do to change anything, but in terms of our comments, that'll be stopping. So, all right. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.